more especially. It's not yet. You can hold
World of pure imagination, what we'll see will defy explanation. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of my creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Want to change the world, there's nothing to it. There is no place I know to compare with pure imagination. What we'll see will be amazing. I am Willy Wonka, the greatest candy maker of all time.
Long chocolate time ago, the golden age of chocolate began.
I know 'cause I was there.
When it comes to chocolate, is a many flavored than you know, 'cause that's the age of chocolate we ran. With such style and flair. The golden age of chocolate has lasted all these years. The golden stage of chocolate that every child reveres.
But soon I'll be retiring to make way for someone new. Some bright spark I'll be hiring, but who?
But who? But who?
Whatever your opinion is about me, the chocolate world could not survive without me. There'd be no more chocolate ripples or chocolate tipples, chocolate ruffles or chocolate truffles, chocolate kisses for sweet young misses, soft and creamy, completely dreamy, or chocolate ices, 'cause chocolate's crisis will grow and grow and grow. The day that I retire, I know.
No, Willy Wonka just can't go.
There'll be no more chocolate squiggles or chocolate giggles, chocolate whirlies or chocolate swirlies, chocolate twirlies for all you girlies, chocolate bagels or chocolate bugles or chocolate bubbles, 'cause chocolate's troubles will grow and grow and grow. The day that I retire, I know.
No, Willy Wonka just can't go.
'Cause the golden age of chocolate has lasted all these years. The golden stage of chocolate that every child reveres. There's a golden page of chocolate history we must write somehow. Yes, the golden age of chocolate to make life sweeter now. These two very old people are the father and mother of Mr. Bucket. And those two very old people on the other side of the bed are the father and mother of Mrs. Bucket. And that is Mrs. Bucket. And the little girl standing over there is Charlie Bucket, her only daughter.
Who Here you go, Grandpa Joe. Cabbage soup.
Cabbage soup again. Every day, nothing but cabbage soup. Cheer me up, Charlie. Tell me the chocolate news.
Wonka's got a new far out.
Whipple or mallow based?
Mallow with flavor shifters. Flavor shifters, Ma! Mama, what's the latest cat count?
2,049,976 perfectly installed toothpaste caps, Charlie.
Do you think I might work at a toothpaste factory one day?
Let's hope not, Charlie.
Now, what kind of positive thinking is that? Charlie's going to work for Mr. Wonka making chocolate bars.
But, Grandpa Joe, you're going to give Charlie nightmares again.
She's from a long line of distinguished candy men.
And winning.
But Wonka hasn't hired anyone since Slugworth Spies, so his candy balloon recipe.
Oh, he was so angry that day. He brought all the factory workers into the factory, told them he was sorry, but he had to send all of them home. Then he locked the gates of the factory forever.
But Mr. Wonka still makes candies. I can smell them on my way to school.
Yes, but no one goes in and no one goes out.
Shadow workers.
Maybe even the undead, who knows?
Grandpa Joe, you're going to give Charlie nightmares again.
What is that? She's making bathtub gin?
Deal me in!
Charlie, run out and see if anyone is done with the newspaper.
Okay, Mom, but you'll have to feed Grandpa George.
See these kids? They meet outside Charlie's house every day after lunch with a shiny nickel apiece to buy a Wonka bar from the local candy man. The only one with no nickel is Charlie.
It's a candy man! What are you gonna get?
Hey, Charlie, you have to pick something out. I got a nickel.
You already got a lollipop. Shouldn't you finish it first?
I can't help it. I love candy. All candy. Chocolate, caramel, jawbreaker, suckers.
Stop it. You're making my mouth water.
I can't stop these.
For Willy Wonka treats.
You can't keep the others.
Me, I'm a Wonka. Oh yeah, when it comes to candy, Willy's the conqueror.
Who can take a sunrise, sprinkle it with dew, cover it in chocolate and a miracle or two? The candy man can take a rainbow, wrap it in a sign,
Hey Charlie.
soak it in the sun and make a strawberry lemon pie. The candy man can. The candy man can, cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. The candy man makes everything he bakes satisfying and delicious. Talk about your childhood wishes. You can even eat the dishes. Nothing for you, Charlie?
Not today. I don't want to stay in your appetite.
Here. Looks like your appetite musicals, boy. Take one of these on the house.
Really? Thanks.
Who can take tomorrow? Dip it in a tree. Separate the sorrow and collect up all the cream. The candy man can. The candy man can, cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good.
Thanks for the paper. Thanks for the candy. Oh yeah, my mom wants to know if we can borrow the paper.
I'm afraid it's yesterday's paper. Here you go. What's the world coming to when a family can't even afford the paper?
Charlie, your soup's getting cold.
And the world tastes good cause the candy man thinks it should.
Charlie, come eat. Here's the paper, Mom.
Well, I'll be chocolate Christmas.
open to a lucky few.
Surely they're not going to let people into the factory.
Let's read what it says. And don't call me Shirley. Mr. Willy Wonka has decided to allow 5 children to visit his factory. The lucky few will tour the factory and receive a lifetime supply of Wonka chocolate.
Tour the factory?
A lifetime supply of chocolate?
Read on!
5 golden tickets have been hidden among 5 million ordinary candy bars. The finders of these golden tickets will win the tour and the chocolates.
Charlie, imagine winning.
Touring the factory, meeting Mr. Wonka,
Seeing all those undead zombie workers for yourself.
Eating a lifetime supply of chocolate.
eating a lifetime supply of chocolates.
1 o'clock already? Charlie, you better hurry. You'll be late for school. It's back to the twists and turns of toothpaste for me. Goodbye.
And Charlie, remember, we may be poor and we may be starving, but the Bucket family always.
Thanks positive.
Write it in purple ink, Charlie. Purple ink.
Positive.
So Mrs. Bucket went back to the toothpaste factory while little Charlie Bucket went off to school. But on the way, Charlie heard some exciting news.
Did you hear? Some kid found the false golden ticket. Already win.
Just now, look!
This is Phineas Trout with a direct link from Frankfurt, Germany. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Wonka bar sales are up to $50,000 an hour, and this just in, the first golden ticket has been found. Here's the family right here. Miss Stroop, may we have a word?
The name is Glue. G-L-O-O-P. Und ist mein kleiner Liebchen Augustus.
Tell us about the ticket.
Oh yeah! I just knew my little sausage bossage Augustus would find us golden ticket. He eats so much candy bandy, it was almost impossible for him not to find one. In fact, you could say we've been training him for this day right when he was born.
Training?
Oh yeah! For the young to eat as much as Augustus, he must be trained from morning to night, eating all kinds of foods. We give him fruit juice for breakfast und melons und mangoes und cereals, bananas und cream.
Sind fried eggs mit Bacon, Tomatoes und Mushrooms mit Bread Rolls und Buzz Vaseline.
Und Coffee und Toast Bread mit Butter und Marmalade, sweet treats and neat treats galore.
And what does little Augustus do when breakfast is through?
I eat more. Between meals, he feeds me all kinds of goodies like chocolates and puddings and snacks.
You must understand, young Augustus is my little piggy. That's nothing he lacks.
Mom has Wonka bars sent in sacks.
'Cause they help little Goosey relax.
Then dinner?
Of course, it is meal of the day. When Augustus comes right off his diet.
It's hamburgers, hot dogs, and 10 tons of french fries. And if I want more, they supply it.
Augustus keeps eating
I'm eating.
until he subsides to the floor.
And when the kid is finally finished, he can't even fit through the door.
And that's why Augustus has lived in the dining room right from the day he was born.
So what does little Augustus do to prevent life from becoming a bore?
I eat more.
More. He eats more.
I eat more.
Ladies and gentlemen, the worldwide rush for Wonka bars is getting bigger by the minute. And this just in, the second golden ticket has been found. We're off to Sao Paulo, Brazil, where things are sweet for Veronica Salt.
That's Veruca, you imbecile! Veruca!
So, Mr. Salt, I understand you sweeten Veruca's chances with a little assistance.
As soon as my little girl told me she simply had to have one of those golden tickets. Well, you see, I'm in the nut business. Cashews, peanuts, but mainly Brazil nuts. I had my factory gals stop shelling nuts and start shelling rubbers.
Daddy, that hideous reporter said my name wrong on live television. Can't you get her fired?
for you, dear. Anyway, after days and days of shelling, one of my factory gals finally found that blasted golden ticket. I let her take that piece of chocolate home to her 17 kids.
How generous.
Daddy, now she's being sarcastic. I want her fired, you hear me? Fired, fired, fired!
This is Phineas Trout, where the sweet has turned sour.
Gee, after just one day, there's only 3 golden tickets left. And both winners are twins. Think one just a kid would win. Mom, why aren't you at work? Did they close the factory early again? I'm afraid so, Charlie. In fact, they closed it forever. I don't know how to tell your grandparents. Things were tough when I had the job, but now? Don't worry, Mom. Like Grandpa just says, think positive. You've nothing to lose, so why not choose to think positive? Whenever my luck is on the blink, I think positive. Whenever I'm feeling down and out and don't know what to do, I never give way to fear and doubt, 'cause thinking positive sees me through. Whenever my stars are out of sync, I think positive. I write my thoughts down in purple ink and think positive. This song when things go wrong, and you'll know what to do. In no time you'll be thinking positive too. Come on, Mama, sing with me. Whenever I think I'm in the drink, I think positive. I write my thoughts down in purple ink and think positive. Yeah! Whenever I'm here, just take that tip from me. You're wasting your time to count the cost. It's thinking positive that comes free. That's right. Positive is the way to be. Whenever I'm tearing on the brink, I think positive. I write my thoughts down in purple ink and think positive. Remember this song when things go wrong, and you'll know what to do. In no time you'll be thinking positive too. Yeah! Charlie, I haven't had this much fun since the factory manager got his tongue stuck in the conveyor belts. Now let's go home. I'm positive we're having something special for supper tonight. Leftover cabbage soup? No, fresh cabbage soup. Now that's positive.
The Bucket family went about from morning till night with a horrible rumbling in their tummies. Charlie felt it worst of all. But once a year, Charlie got a very special treat.
Surprise!
Happy birthday, Charlie!
Here you go. Happy birthday, my love. It's a Wonka Whipple Scrumptious Fudgemallow Delight!
That's the best of them all, Charlie. It's the whippiest. Everyone is carefully whipped at 2,300 RPM for exactly 62.3 seconds.
Grandpa, please.
I thought we agreed on that terrific.
Oh, you know Fudge Mallow's the best. Anyway, go ahead and open it, Charlie. Show them what thinking positive will get you.
Now, don't be too disappointed, my darling, if you don't find what you're looking for.
The thing to remember is whatever happens, you still have the bar of candy.
Yes, I know.
Go ahead and open it, Charlie.
Please open it. You're making me jump.
Well, that's that. Who wants eggs? We wouldn't dream of it, Charlie. Come on, Mom, you deserve something special after losing your job.
What?
Wait, Charlie, that's not funny. Tell me that's not true, Charlie.
We'll starve.
It is true, and we will not starve. Now, what kind of party is this? Let's splurge a little. What's a little more electricity? Plug in the radio. Really, this is the best birthday ever!
We interrupt Orphan Annie Radio to bring you this important message. A third golden ticket has been found here in Snellville, Georgia. And what is your name, young lady?
Violet Beauregard.
Violet, quit chewing your gum so loud. Remember what your therapist said about acting out.
I can't, Ma. You flap your jaws as much as I do.
Now tell us about the ticket.
I'm a gum chewer, normally. But when I heard about Wonka's contest, I thought the gum is just the candy bars. Now, of course, I'm right back on gum. In fact, I've been working on this piece for over 3 months solid. I've been the record set by my best friend, Cornelia Prince Meadow. Hi, Cornelia, listen to this. That's the sign of you losing. Listen some more.
Ladies and gentlemen, Wonka bar sales are up to $10,000 an hour. And this just in, the 4th golden ticket has been found here in Television City, California. Leaving only the 5th and final ticket left, here's the family right here. Miss TV, may we have a word?
You see, Micah and I were...
Shut your pie-hole, Toots. Can I take not to interrupt? Here's the best part. Crack smack like dead. Did you see him die? That was totally awesome.
Very cool, Micah. Now, Miss TV, about the ticket.
Yeah, I got a ticket. Big deal. Means I'm gonna miss an hour of my second favorite show and leave the house to tour some stupid chocolate factory. Right? Whatever. Hit him harder.
Now, what school does our little golden ticket winner attend?
What? Are you crazy? Who needs school? I got the screens in the net, fool. Some kids like electric trains and some kids like to use their brains to earn a university degree. I don't share a thirst for knowledge. I don't need to go to college. Me, I see it all on TV.
Some kids like to sing and dance while others visit Paris, France, while others visit Washington, D.C.
I don't learn a single thing because I can download anything that's on my computer for free.
Some kids go to baseball games while other kids have useless aims like 10 days at a Boy Scout jamboree.
While windy kids are exclusive verse, I play Destroy the Universe. No one has Nintendo games like me.
Some kids like to fly balloons or play the latest top 10 tunes while others want to surf in Waikiki.
I can visit London, Rome,
In Tokyo without leaving home.
take a spaceship to the moon,
And back on any afternoon, yes, we can do it all from A to Z. 'Cause we got our computer. All our stuff is wireless. We can see it all on TV.
on TV.
On TV. On TV.
More than 2 weeks passed, and the 5th and final ticket still refused to show up. The great city is blanketed with bitter, freezing snow. Charlie, where's your coat?
I haven't got a coat.
Here, take my scarf. You'll freeze to death.
Thanks.
Hey, can you hand me that last case of nut crunchies? Don't want them to freeze.
Sure. I think you dropped this coin.
What? Not mine. Why don't you take it home to your folks?
You think I should? Maybe I should put up a notice.
That coin's probably been in the snow for weeks. Take it. And take one of these for being such a good kid.
Really?
Really? You look like you're starving.
It's so good. A perfect blend of Belgian dark chocolate and a New World Center overtime and Moroccan espresso. Marcus is genius. Thanks. I'd better get to school. Do you think I could just have one more? I'll pay for it.
Why not? I'd give you another one, but the boss is pretty strict on inventory. What'll it be, Charlie, my boy?
Well, I think I'll share this one with my family. Grandpa Joe likes the Whipple Scrunches Fudge Belly Delight, but Grandma Josephina likes the Nutterific.
Then you should get the Whipple Scrumptious Nutterific. Twisted new combo just out. Here you go. Oh, and Charlie, I know you're going to share that with your family and all, but you might as well take just a little taste of it, to make sure it doesn't go bad or anything.
On the one hand, you're just a bar of chocolate, no different from the rest. On the other hand, you're the superstar
sing, 'cause I got a golden ticket. I got a golden chance to make my way. I never had a chance to sing, never a happy song to sing, but suddenly half the world is mine. What an amazing thing, 'cause I got a golden ticket. I got a golden sun up in the sky. I found it, the last golden ticket!
You did it, Charlie!
Grandpa Joe, you should accompany Charlie. That is, if you think you can handle it.
Think I can handle it? You just try and stop me!
I never thought I'd see the day when I would stand up and say,
Good morning, look at the sun. I never thought that I would be up in the lap of luxury, 'cause I would have said
it
couldn't be done.
But it can be done!
Yes, it can be done.
Never a happy song to sing, but finally half the world is mine. What an amazing thing, 'cause I got a golden ticket.
I got a golden ticket.
I got a golden chance to
Make my way.
golden day.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are outside of the gates of the Wonka factory where history is about to be made. You're all going to meet the chocolate genius of the century. And here he is now, Mr. Willy Wonka!
World of your imagination, see words by explanation. Welcome to my factory. Augustus Gloop, please step forward.
Here's my golden ticket, Mr. Wonka.
He has a cold. My name is Veruca Sultan.
Huh. I always thought a Veruca was a wart. But you don't look like a wart at all. More of a mole, really. Or perhaps a bun.
Good day, Wonka. My name's Sultan. I'm nuts. Nuts about nuts, that is. A factory like this must use 1,000,000 nuts.
Make that 1,000,001. Your ticket?
Here's your silly ticket. Can I have it back after the toll?
Of course you can, dear. Of course. Violet Beauregard.
Here's our ticket.
There's no gum chewing allowed on the tour.
But you make gum. Violet. Mr. Wonka asked you to remove your gum. Do we need to negotiate? Cycle, foul, whatever.
Micah TV. Mrs. Micah TV and guests.
Hold your pantyhose, the commercial's coming up.
There's no television reception in the factory.
None?
None whatsoever.
Here's our ticket, Mr. Wonka.
And that just leaves Chuck Bucket.
Charlie, it's Charlie Bucket, Mr. Wonka. Here's our ticket.
Charlie Bucket. Odd coincidence you finding your ticket just in time.
Now look here, Wonka. If you're trying to say that ticket's some kind of phony...
Pleasure to meet you too, mister.
You know me, Wonka.
I do! Well then, let's proceed. We start with the contract. Please raise your right hand. I hereby swear not to touch, malign, assign, clutch, share, tear, or wear none such part of the first party, and so on. Please sign anywhere.
No, not without my lawyer. Let me give him a read.
No television reception, no mobile phone reception.
Ha! Where do I sign?
Mr. Wonka, just how many rooms has your factory?
Good question, Augustus. In the Wonka Jr factory, there are several thousand rooms. I'll show you what some of them are. In this room here are the luminous lollies for eating in bed at night. And that room there, the exploding sweets for when enemies start a fight. In this room here, the rock candy mine, they say that it's 3 miles deep. And that room there, the marshmallow pillows to munch when you just can't sleep.
2 rooms.
1700 candy showroom.
Tall rooms.
And you'll find chocolate in almost all rooms. In this room here, the chocolate cows from which we eat chocolate milk. And that room there, the hot ice creams for gold day smooth as silk. And in every room there, you should see them tear their hair. And in every room there's
This room here. This room here. Oh, this room here. This room here.
oh yes, and that room there.
Is the room getting smaller or am I getting taller? Good time.
Step center quickly. I'd hate to lose any of you so early in our journey.
Mommy, Chris, it's just that sort of go.
Step center, now, now, now! If you want to see magic lands, close your eyes and you will see one. Wanna be a dreamer, be one. Anytime you please, and please save me one. So, this is the chocolate smelter room, where thousands of miles of copper pipe twist through the earth, chilling the chocolate to a precise temperature, perfect for dipping strawberries.
Rebecca, I want to taste the chocolate.
No matter how tempting,
Oh,
and
hi,
isn't
Scott.
it deliciously tempting? Do not touch the chocolate! It will instantly harden like cement.
Look over there. It's some sort of creature. Reese, put your hands in the air where I can see him. Huh?
No need to worry. That, my friends, is an Oompa-Loompa.
A zombie worker.
Not a zombie worker, a refugee.
From where, Wonka?
All of my workers are Oompa-Loompas from Loompaland.
Now, you see here, Wonka, I teach geography, and
Then you should know all about Loompaland, with its thick jungles infested with hornswogglers and snozzy-wangers and those terrible wicked wangdoodles.
Wayne Doodles, there's no such thing.
There certainly are, my dear, and a wangdoodle would love to sink its sharp, vicious fangs into you. Augustus! My chocolate must never be touched by human hands.
Oh, great, he's going to give his cold to millions of people.
It's so good to think I've had too much chocolate. The chocolate's frozen like magic shell. He looks like an Easter bunny.
We've had an early revelation and lost a child in the chocolate smelter. Bring him to the strawberry dipping room. It's a shame, really. The boy really seemed to know about food. Alas, take Mrs. Gloop's poop to the strawberry dipping room and heat him to precisely 102 degrees Fahrenheit. Where's that Celsius? No, Fahrenheit. Yeah, 102 degrees Fahrenheit. But no higher, or he may spontaneously boil, and that would be a tragedy.
because Augustus would be damaged.
My dear Augustus was damaged long ago. The tragedy would be the wasted chocolate. Now, goodbye, Mrs. Gloop, and good luck. All right, on to the next event.
Oompa-Loompa, doobity-doo. I've got another puzzle for you. Oompa-Loompa, doobity-dee. If you are wise, you'll
get it. 18 as much as an elephant eats. But are you had to get it terribly fat?
Will come up there. I don't like the look of it. Oompa-Loompa, somebody die. She is the woman that's gone. Wish you will live in happiness too. Like the Oompa-Loompa, really do.
We're going to make the next part of our journey by boat. Please step up and in. Watch your step. Violet, do not lick the candy boat. You only make the ship sticky.
Excuse me, Mr. Wonka. I just love your hat. It really sets off your eyes. But of course, you have great taste. No, I would simply adore a pink candy boat. And maybe one of those sweet little Oompa-Loompas.
Name your price, Wonka.
A bad parent says, what?
Do I?
Exactly. There's no knowing where we're going. There's no earthly way to know. So we're simply to and fro, slowly getting vertigo. To the south, the wind is blowing. To the north, there may be snow. To the west, the moon is glowing. To the east, the cock may crow. Since we show no sign of slowing, someone must know where we are, but no destination showing. So it's all a bit bizarre.
Though our mood is easy going like a game of tic-tac-toe.
We must stop this dilly-dallying.
Shilly-shallying to and fro.
It's no mystery where we're going, unlike Edgar Allan Poe. Since we know just where we're going, it's the only place to go. Here we are in the inventing room. This is the most important room in the entire factory. My most secret inventions are cooking and simmering in here as we speak.
Cha-ching! Well. Thanks!
Voila! The everlasting gobstopper.
It looks like gum.
That's because it is gum.
Gum.
The most dazzling gum in the world.
Gum.
An entire gourmet meal without any of those nasty calories.
Gum. Oh no.
Yes, but it's not been properly tested yet. Therefore, no one must chew it.
Hello, my spud. Hey, Darby. I was sick of mushroom gum and all I found to chew. I chew it all through childhood. I chew it when I went. If I survive the 95, I'll chew it till I'm dead.
But this gum here is much better than that gum. This gum here is a 3-course dinner. Pea soup, roast beef, and blueberry ice cream. Blueberry is the nicest ice cream. You may feel fat, but in fact you're thinner. Even after a 3-course dinner.
That gum is so mine.
It's delicious. It really tastes like pea soup. Oh, you're right, those peas. Fantastic. So tender and juicy.
But the blueberry ice cream!
Okay, it's the dye.
That's what I'm worried about! The dye!
candy fairies going down the drain.
I asked her not to chew it.
Violet, it's so bad for you. Well, Violet, you're turning blue.
It ain't really nothing to it, cause I noticed how to chew it. There is no need to poo-poo. All I have to do is do it.
It's so bad for you. Well, Violet, you're turning blue.
Violet, what you gonna do? Just stand there singing, am I blue?
If she's turning blue, it's true. Oh, Violet, you are now my blue.
I'm rotten as you come, I knew it. Blueberry blue, if I had to it. I guess I blew it.
Loompa, Loompa, doobity-doo. I got another puzzle for you. Oompa, Loompa, doobity-dee. If you are wise, you'll listen to me.
Gum chewing's fine when it's once in a while. It stops you from smoking and brightens your smile. But it's repulsive, revolting and wrong. Chewing and chewing all day long. The way that a cow does.
Loompa, Loompa, doobity-doo. You will go far. You will live in happiness too. Like me, Oompa, Loompa, doobity-doo.
Well. 2 naughty little children gone, 3 good little children remain.
Bubbles? Do they taste like candy? Mr. Wonka, sweetie, I want bubbles that taste like candy.
Actually, the bubbles taste like soap for children with dirty mouths. It's what the bubbles do that is remarkable.
What do they do?
Just one sip of my fizzy-lifting drink and you will float on air.
Float on air? Whoa!
Unfortunately, my legal advisors have advised us from not taking the tiniest taste. Come along. There's so much to see to more. Stop. Reverse that.
Oh, Mom! Mr. Wonka! Kids!
They left us behind, Charlie.
Grandpa Joe, what's that?
Try it.
Who's there? Hello?
Try it.
Try it!
Should we?
Well, I suppose one tiny taste wouldn't do any harm.
Well,
Whoa! I'm flying.
I'm flying.
There's no sensation that's quite as sensational as flying.
Thrilling, fulfilling, and higher educational as flying.
It's inspirational.
And recreational trying. Way up there in midair to be touching the sky. Which I guess is why there is no feeling quite like the feeling of flying.
Feeling fulfilling.
There is no high that's as high as this high and trying, flying. What's that sound?
I don't know, it's getting louder though. We better float down.
Look up, Charlie. It's a fan. It's pulling us up. Try to float down.
I can't.
Try, Charlie. Try.
I can't.
It's going to tear us to bits.
Think positive.
I can't.
Think.
That's it, Charlie. Burp. Burp.
Oh, how I love to burp.
People burp from Atlanta to Antwerp.
Draw my inner.
Just like birds love to chirp.
Every gal loves to be warm.
Happy birthday to me.
See, Veruca, cocoa beans contain a variety of chemicals. The primary psychoactive component being
Good night.
and caffeine. All right, now step this
Bad night. Good night.
And next we have
Good night.
the nut fruit.
Mr. Wonka, are those squirrels?
Right you are. Eventually, these squirrels will learn to pop a walnut and take it from its shell in one piece. And at the same time, tell the difference between good nuts and bad nuts.
They're so adorable. Here's Squally, Squally.
Veruca, do not disturb the squirrels. They are in training.
See here, Wonka. I'm a crow. I want to squirrel and Oompa-Loompa. I want to squirrel and Oompa-Loompa and a pink candy boat. And while we're at it, I want to feast. I want to feast. Cream buns and donuts and fruitcakes with no nuts. So good you could go nuts. Give them to me now. I want a party with roomfuls of laughter. I want a ton of ice cream. And if I don't get the things I am after, I'm gonna scream! I want the works. I want the whole works. Presents and prizes and sweets and surprises of all shapes and sizes, and I don't care how. I want it now. Don't care how. I want it now.
Veruca! Veruca!
Mr. Wonka, what will become of them?
What becomes of every bad nut? That particular chute leads to the garbage incinerator. But don't worry, there's a chance it may not be lit today.
A chance?
Well, you see, I cannot remember if today is a burn day or not.
Bad nut.
Guess we'll find out. It's a shame. She was such a captain of industry. A really good quality. Oh well, upward, backward, left and right. There's more to see.
Oompa-Loompa, doobity-doo. I've got another puzzle for you. Oompa-Loompa, doobity-doo. If you're wise, you'll listen to me. Who do you blame when your kid is a brat? Pampered and spoiled like a Siamese cat. Blaming the kid is a lie and a shame. You know exactly who's to blame. The mother and the father. Oompa-Loompa, doobity-doo. If you're not spoiled, you will go far. You will live in happiness too. Quietly, Oompa-Loompa, doobity-doo.
What is this place? Some kind of television studio?
Of course, for making Wonka commercials.
Ron, you are familiar with how television works.
Yeah, big deal. What's this thing do?
I'm sorry, I'm a bit deaf in that ear.
I said, what's this thing do?
I'm a bit deaf in that ear as well!
What's that Oopie-Loopie doing?
Well, you see, television gave me an amazing idea. If you could send a picture via television, why not a Wonka bar?
That's impossible.
It's very possible. Imagine sitting at home watching TV. You see a commercial come on. Try a Wonka bar. Try it now. And poof! Right there for the taking. It would be amazing. And all by the switch of that thing right there. But it's not been tested properly, therefore no one should touch it.
Hey, watch me. I'm going to be on TV.
He's gone.
She's over there, apparently. Micah, I asked you not to touch.
Look at me. I'm the first person ever to be sent by television.
Yes, after I asked you not to touch the switch.
I want to do it again and again. Put me down, put me down. I want to be on TV.
She's completely unharmed.
Unharmed! She's barely 6 inches tall!
Small girls can be very springy and stretchy. The taffy puller, that'll work.
How far do you think she'll stretch?
Who knows? Maybe miles. Well, we go.
Hey, I'll tell the it after the song. I got another puzzle for you. Oompa-Loompa-Doobity. If you are wise, you'll listen to me. What do you get from a lot of TV? Big pain in the neck and an IQ of 3. Hey, don't you try simply reading the book, or could you just not bear to look? You'll get no commercials. Oompa-Loompa-Doobity. Turn off the TV and you'll be a star. You will live in happiness too, like the Oompa-Loompa. Doobity doo.
Well, thank you both very much. I'm sure you can find your way out.
Hey, wait a minute. That's it? What about Charlie's lifetime supply of chocolate?
Yes, each of the children will receive their chocolate. Other than that, today has been a total waste of time and chocolate. Good day, Charlie Bucket, and goodbye.
Goodbye, Mr. Wonka. Mr. Wonka, I don't deserve a lifetime supply of chocolate. You see, I tasted the fizzy lifting drink and broke the rules. I'm very sorry. Thanks for the wonderful day in sport. It was better than Christmas. It's already flipped.
Bless you, Charlie. You did it. You did it.
Now look here, Wonka. It was my idea to
I
taste
created this contest with one purpose in mind. To find the right person to make new candy dreams come true.
I don't understand.
This was a test of character, Charlie. Just like the other kids, you gave in to temptation. But you were smart enough not to get caught. But you revealed the truth in the end.
But the other kids.
Yes, the other kids will receive their booby prize, a lifetime supply of chocolate.
Wait, a lifetime supply of chocolate's the booby prize. What's the real prize?
Charlie, do you love my factory?
It's the most wonderful place in the whole world.
Well, I'm glad to hear you say that, because from this point on, it's yours.
I don't understand.
I'm giving you my factory, Charlie. I need an heir, and that person is you.
You want me to run this entire factory? What about my mom and Grandpa Joe and...
They can live here too.
I'd love to! I'd positively love to!
Charlie makes everything he bakes satisfying and delicious.
Talk about your childhood wishes.
You can even eat the dishes. Oompa-Loompa-Doobity-Doo. I got another puzzle for you. Oompa-Loompa-Doobity-Dee. If you are wise, you'll listen to me. There is a problem with logic for you. Not everybody likes telling the truth. Telling the truth like a beautiful buzz. Isn't it nice when someone does? It could be contagious.
You can take a sunrise,
Sunrise,
sprinkle it with dew,
sprinkle it with dew.
cover it in chocolate and a miracle or two. Charlie can,
Charlie can.
I know that he can.
Know that he all the love and make